guys, good evening and welcome back to the Caddy Diaries. This week we are in China. So we left Manchester Airport early Sunday morning and now it's Monday evening in China. Just arrived at our hotel. Check out the view, it's been really stormy here this evening, so I'm going out to grab something to eat and I'll catch you guys in the morning. It's pretty late here. Good morning guys from China. So we have just got up. Actually, well, we woke up really early this morning, about 6 AM, and now we've slept through and it's now 12 o'clock. I'm not sure if that's just because of all the travelling, we're tired, but we've not got the time zone as good as we've got in Kazakhstan, but I think we needed that bit of a rest before we go out and play this afternoon. And all we heard all morning and all night was rain slashing down the window and the wind. And I spoke to a few guys on the way here yesterday and they said last year's only 2-round tournament, so hopefully we get more than 2 rounds out here this week. So just about to grab some lunch and we're going to head out, and you can actually see the golf course here, one of the holes here. Another one of the holes up here. Time to go out and hit the golf course. So this is the view from our room. Golf course, pool down here. Loads of kind of big tower blocks around it. Really kind of cool areas, little bay. Just you can see over there. So not a long walk to the golf course this week. Perfect. So guys, let's look at the 4th green. It's actually a drivable par 4. Tee is back there. You can either lay up into this area here, or you can go for the green and try and land it around here. Got 2 flags up there to hit some chips too. Look at the hotels around here. Unbelievable. Really cool hole, risk and reward. Got a flag up here, they get on just sneaking top of the slope, and also they get one all the way in the back. Let's have a look at it from the tee into the screen. Tee. Landing around there, giving you an uphill shot towards the green. And then down. Down the fairway. Slightly above you and slightly towards you as well, so time to watch a spin now off the front of the green. Cool looking, very sick, thick hole. Water running down from the side. So guys, good afternoon. We've just got back from practicing. As you saw on the way back, I filmed a bit from the buggy so you could see the first hole and kind of the tee shot, the approach shot to where you actually land, and you saw how uphill that second shot was and how the green sat towards you. So it's one way, you don't want the ball spinning too much on the green. We've just actually played 9 holes, which is good and some good practice. Managed to actually stay dry. At one point over here you could see some really kind of really black cloud, which didn't look good, and we thought we might have to kind of walk in. But the course is looking great. After all that rain too, it's in such good condition. The greens are really grainy, so we're going to have to kind of watch ourselves on there, make sure we've got the reeds right and which way the grain's going. But all in all, happy with our prep this morning. We're actually playing the Pro tomorrow, and I'll show you guys more of the course then too. And to be honest, we're actually feeling okay. We're not feeling as jet lagged as we would feel. So it's 6 PM here, going to get a shower, head out and grab some food. So guys, good morning. Well, I say good morning, it was a terrible night's sleep. I think the jet lag is affecting us both. So Tom's getting a little bit more sleep in the room. I've come down to walk the back 9, and also there'll be a great chance to show you guys the back 9 here this week. So currently walking down the 10th, par 4. Now you can see these bunkers down the left and on the right hand side. You take on this right hand side bunker, kind of play into this area just over this blue post you can see in front of us. Leaves an uphill shot to the green. Now it's a bit similar to the first hole, whereas you've got to carry a bunker and then you've got an uphill shot. A little bit longer than the first, but again, good hole. So just approaching the crest of that bunker where I said we're going to try and drive it into this big area here. Now you can see the line from the tee here, over this bunker, into this large area. It's probably quite a wide tee shot, and there's a few of these wide tee shots this week, so it's definitely a course where you have to carry it a long way. There's not a lot of running shots. It's going to be all on carry because there's no run at all. It's extremely wet. So just approaching the 287 off the tee, and you can see that's this mark in the middle of the fairway. We're approaching just here. So this is roughly probably where I'm going to be carrying it, just here to just past this mark. Just past this mark, which refers to the red mark in the book, which leaves us 150 plus 3 uphill, 153 to the front, to the green that's up here. So we'll walk towards the green, guys. As you can see, this is quite a wide open area, a lot of room right, but you've got to get a good one to get over that bunker in order to get to this wide area. Approaching this green now, as you can see, it's quite a lot above me. It's, well, like I said, like that, it's plus 3, so it's 3 yards above me. Green at this front half sits towards you, so you have to watch out spinning it off the front right. And then you kind of got to watch out about going too long here as well, because the green then runs downhill, downgrade away from you, which means sometimes you can get a kind of firm bounce that moves away from you too. Here's a look at the green. You can see they're very, very grainy. So you get flat point, you're going to get a flag in here, back left, just past the flag here, and possibly one down at this front, maybe. But you've got to watch out for these bunkers. You don't want to end up in here because they're very deep and very much below the surface of the green. So the tee, this big area we drive it into, relatively easy tee shot, bombs away into this area. You can tap this flag, especially the back left and these ones up at this top half of this section. Let's move on to the 11th, guys. 11th hole this week, par 4. Up from the tee shot. I'll just refer to the book, you guys. Now, anyone that's seen these vlogs before, you'll see that this book is not as detailed as normal. So it's kind of a homemade book, and the guys from the local guys has made it. The line today, see this building here? It's the left edge of this building, plays into that large area of the fairway, which refers to this area in the book. If you can see C, that is our line, which refers to the left edge of that building. Now guys, as you just saw, the books aren't as detailed as normal, and they don't have the width of the fairways on. They don't have some of the kind of carries in certain areas, but perfectly good enough. All you need is yardage to the front, the slope, and the rest of it is kind of more into our prep this week. So taking a little bit more care on the greens, making sure we know a few of the slopes that are hidden, and if they're not hidden, making sure we say to ourselves that they're not hidden and we can attack these flags, or we know where the straighter puts are. So it's definitely kind of making sure our prep is definitely on point this week, a bit more than usual due to this book. So carry on walking straight down the left edge of that beige building, which then runs out to sea, which is 313 yards from the tee. That probably plays a few down, so 5 down, say, playing 308. So it's definitely into the wind. It's a fine hit driver there. Sometimes you might want to lay back and hit probably 3-wood or 2-iron to kind of make sure we don't run into that water. Not a generally long hole, but don't want to get too defensive and too right off the tee, because that'll leave us a bit further into this green, which is not what we want to do. Got the bunker on the left. I think it's a very, very cool, modern looking golf course, and to be honest, the courses out in Asia and China, we've got these two this week, are some of the best golf courses we play all year, in great condition, apart from the wet fairways, but it's understandable with the amount of water we've had, but some of the best courses we play all year. As we said, would be around this dot here, or slightly left of it. C was there, so we're probably going to play more towards this dot here, which then plays 276 yards off the tee. You can see that yellow dot just coming into focus there. That then leaves us a shot towards this green, and here, water on the right, bunker left, bunker right, and a pretty slopey surface judging by the look of the book. If we have a look from the tee, the tee is here, playing into this area here. Now I said it would be drive, it's probably more like 2-iron or 3-wood into this area here to leave us roughly 184 yards to the green, because the further left you go, the tighter the tee shot becomes, and the more chance of running out into the water or running out of this bunker. So laying up to this dot here will widen that fairway, but leave us a slightly longer shot into the green. So it's definitely a tougher second shot than we first thought looking at this hole. Now sometimes tee shots look kind of really open and that you can attack them, and until you actually get down there and see the hole for yourself, then you don't really realise how kind of narrow some of those tee shots are. So it's always good to have a walk and make sure what you see in the book is correct, because it can sometimes be misleading. So just approaching the 11th green. As you can see, it's another uphill shot to the green, place 4 up from the fairway where we're going to hit to our spots. So many high-rise buildings all around us. As you can see, this is a really slopey green. We're going to flag in here, in the right, and it's quite a small green. Definitely don't want to be short and definitely don't want to be long, because it's a very quick chip back. So we set our spot just over these bushes, over this water, into this green. Definitely probably going to put a spot in the middle of the green. As you guys know, green spot, middle of the green, gives you kind of a short put to all these flags. Let's move on to the next hole. The 12th hole here this week, par 4, 361 yards, 330 metres. An aggressive hole. Now it's a slightly dog leg to the right, so the green is over here. So it's definitely an aggressive line. It's on this biggest palm tree over there. So as you can see, this is what we'll be seeing from the book. Definitely one you can attack and get as close as you can. Birdie opportunity here this week at the 12th. Now, a really kind of cool fact about this golf course. The golf course is actually floodlit, so I've not actually seen it, but I'm guessing you can play this at night, and I'm guessing sometimes, not the tournament weeks, but that they light this up, floodlit it up, and definitely some guys play here in the evening, so, which is a really kind of cool thing. Wouldn't expect anything less coming to China. So guys, I'm approaching the first spot here, which plays 225 off the tee, which is the red. As you can see in here, the red 225 off the tee gives you 100 yards to the green. Now you can either play it in between the red spot and the yellow spot you can see in the book, or you can smash drive it into this area here and leave yourself an even shorter shot. But a relatively short hole, you've got 2 options. Hit it into this area here, and the tee shot back there, or you can smash drive it over the bunker into this here, leave yourself just a chip towards the green here at the 12th. So let's walk up to this 12th green. Now these greens aren't really spinning this week now, because they're taking a lot of water, so they're kind of landing quite dead. So that means you can kind of throw your ball straight at the flag and not really worry about spinning it off too much, but you've definitely still got to be wary. So let's talk about a few flags on the 12th green. One back left, definitely one to this front portion just here. One back right, which you've got to be careful about going too far over to this bunker on the right hand side. And they'll probably get one quite central at the front as well. So you've got those kind of 3 or 4 pin positions for the week. And that is the second shot you can leave yourself from here, or you can play into this area here. As a look at the 12th hole here this week on the Challenge Tour. So guys, I've not really said, so we're in the final 4 on the swing on the Challenge Tour. So we've got 2 events in China, 1 in Dubai, and then the final, grand final in Oman, which is, by the way, an amazing golf course. So if you've not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below to keep up to date with all these latest vlogs and also some really cool tips. So hit the link down below, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest vlogs that are here in China, Dubai and Oman. Now it's time to go and prepare that book, ready for the Pro-Am, and I'll catch you guys this afternoon. Good morning everyone, it's Thursday morning and we're off at 12:20 today for the first round here in China. And as you can see, the weather is amazing. A little bit of wind out there, but playing conditions are good. Just all left me to do is end this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed a look at this week's course. As again, we've got China again next week, so make sure you hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with everything on the Caddy Diaries, and also a bunch of tips to come too. Just a few little thank yous to you guys. Nearly hit 30,000 followers on my Instagram, and we're nearly at 6,000 subscribers on my YouTube. So once again, thank you for all you followers. Without you guys, this kind of Caddy Diaries and inside look wouldn't be worth doing. So thank you, and see you next week on Alex Elliott Golf.